Is it possible the reality we are all living in will one day become nothing but a distant memory? As more and more people plug into virtual reality, as far-fetched as this seems, it actually is starting to happen. But before we jump into this other reality, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell. And if you like this, please do share. Virtual reality is starting to grow and grow fast, as many people are plugging in and using it for many things. Even doctors are starting to use virtual reality to study and prepare for surgeries, making it easier for them and the patient on saving lives. In 2016, there were nearly 1 billion virtual reality headsets sales, as people that year saw the first virtual reality cinema. And it is said that virtual reality did help win a case. So the VR world has been growing and will continue to do so. Probably so much so, people will be spending more time in virtual reality more than actual reality. If this happens, what will the future look like? We all know when we go to the movie theaters, we have the option of either seeing the show regular or in 3D.
Ah, good. It's starting.
Yeah, that's what you say. I can never figure out when the hell the studio logos end and the actual movie begins.
But 3D most likely will be faded. For now, the option will be seeing the show regular or in virtual reality. Imagine you're at the theaters and you are sitting with no giant screen in front of you. You sit down and see virtual reality headset on your seat. You look around, seeing everyone around you wearing the headset, laughing at who knows what. You put on your headset and see they are watching the Disney live action of WALL-E. It sounds out there, I know, but Netflix is working on having a virtual reality Netflix version. So not only will people be able to watch shows in the theater in virtual reality, but also be watching movies in virtual reality at home. We all love to travel, right? But traveling can be so dang expensive and you have to deal with pesky flights, weather, people.
How may I help you?
You can start by wiping that fucking dumbass smile off your rosy fucking cheeks.
No doubt someone will be starting a virtual reality business where you don't have to deal with all of that, but just plug into virtual reality and take a dream vacation anywhere in the world or solar system. No doubt if you wanted to travel to Mars, they probably would even put that into virtual reality.
Let me suggest that you take a vacation from yourself. And I know, it sounds wild. It is the latest thing in travel. We call it the ego trip. Why go to Mars as a tourist when you can go as a playboy or a famous jock or...
Secret agent. How much is that?
Speaking of exploring, many people have always wanted to go biking in certain places of the world. With virtual reality, you just put your headset on, get on your exercise bike, and put in where you want to go exercise in the world. And you will be biking and seeing the beautiful landscapes of Scotland, or the deserts of Australia, or the gorgeous mountains and forests of New Zealand and Japan, making people want to exercise and ride bikes even more. There have been pictures going around Snapchat and Facebook showing what a man would look like if he was a woman, or a woman would look like if she was a man. And there are individuals out there that feel like a woman is trapped in a man's body and vice versa.
Right, let me show you, baby. That ain't no woman. It's a man.
With virtual reality, you wouldn't have to go through expensive surgeries to see what you would look like. Most likely, you could just design your avatar on what you want it to look like. So if you are a man and you feel like you're a woman, that's what people in virtual reality would be seeing you walking around as. Riding a roller coaster is a thrill, right? You go all the way up, and then when you go down, you feel like your gut suddenly has been sucked up into your brain, and it's an exhilarating feeling, right? Well, imagine being on a roller coaster where you're not seeing the outside world, but seeing yourself in another world, but feeling the intense feeling of being on a roller coaster. While Six Flags in Texas partnered with Samsung has done just that. People who ride on a roller coaster don't see the actual world as they are riding the roller coaster, but instead they see themselves traveling through space, fighting space invaders. Who knows when it will be until Disneyland, Universal Studios, and other theme parks pick up on this. No longer will you be playing with controllers staring at a TV screen. All you will have to do is put on the headset and become the character or dive into a war game and actually be playing as a soldier in the next Call of Duty or Battlefront. Players will now be the soldiers playing in virtual reality, getting a feel on what it's like to be in battle. However, you still will come across that player that uses the cheat codes not to die. Your fists and bullets most likely will be going straight through him. The only thing you could probably do in virtual reality is talk a lot of trash to him, which most likely the player won't even reply since they never do. The world always seems to get busier and busier, and this affects the time parents spend with their children. They hardly have time to read bedtime stories to their little ones. If you are guilty of this, Samsung has provided a solution. Parents use a gear of virtual reality while the child wears a Google Cardboard headset. Apart from the feeling of reading together, not only that, but other people could feel as though they are inside a graphic novel or manga. Now, this all sounds exciting and interesting, but is this good? Would this be a good thing for everyone? Well, for amusement and entertainment, yes. But what most people would be doing is just sitting around. They'd just be lounging around all day, making virtual reality the main reality, while this reality would be less and less engaged in. This would actually lead to a lot of people being more obese. It'd be bad for the body, maybe even bad for the mind.
Childhood obesity has tripled over the past 30 years. Now, nearly 1 in every 3 school-age kids in America is obese or overweight.
The Gear VR side effects make the end of a Cialis commercial feel tame. Includes everything from disorientation to seizures to not being able to operate heavy machinery.
Do you agree with this? Well, let me know in the comments below. And if you like, please share. And if you want to check out our Facebook page, I will leave the link down below. Hi there everybody, Brian Friel here, and I am here to announce that I will be doing the Great Cycle Challenge on June 22nd. And basically what this is about, everybody who has cancer, is fighting cancer, or who has died of cancer, we're basically doing a bicycle challenge, putting in however many miles we want to do to honor everybody who is dealing with cancer. And not only just the people, but their loved ones as well. People who have cancer always have to get up and try to go another day fighting with cancer and trying to beat it, trying to find a cure for it. And what we are doing is showing our support for them, showing that they are not alone. And if you would like to join, we ask that you go to greatcyclechallenge.com. It is absolutely free to join. You can join a team. The event starts June 1st, which is today, and it goes throughout the whole month. So you can start a team or you can join a team, and you can decide what time and day you want to participate in the event yourself. If you don't have time to participate, we ask to please to support, donate if you can. People with cancer are always working hard and fighting to beat cancer and show that they can overcome it. I will be doing the event June 22nd. My team will be called Cancer Killers. There are 2 teams with that similar name. My team is called Cancer Killers. There's another team, they're called The Cancer Killers. I know it's very similar, but the team I'm on, we are not called The Cancer Killers, we're just called Cancer Killers. If you would like to join my team, you can find my team by signing up and typing in Cancer Killers and joining the team, and then meeting us at CSU Pueblo June 22nd. Or if you cannot, we again ask that you just donate, show your support for people that are dealing with cancer and their families. It is hard, but together we can beat it.